Brian, are we live? Are we live? The time dilation relay work. You already know the vibes. We are here. Playing NYC. Got people in front of me. It happens, bro. It happens. And you know what you gotta do? You gotta come here down to PAX, all right? It is PAX East 2022. You already know the vibes. We here at TackCast Live. Let's go. As you can see here at TackCast, we have Godfall. And I don't know if you can see that, but I know a couple people working on them games. I know a couple people working on that game. I see you. So as you can see, the game works properly, as intended, because not only did it crash Steam, it also crashed this man's poor soul. Sir, how can I get an interview? I guess not.
Thank you.
You got a pick check? They're doing pick checks. Where you pick at? Where you pick at? Oh, gang shit. You already know the vibes. Let's go. Pick check. He ready. He already got it. One free shrug, please. Appreciate it.
Game's called Match Point.
Match Point. What's it about?
Yeah, so it's kind of like Pong. And actually, the game used to be called Gravity Pong, but of course, the fact that it's Pong is trademarked meant we had to change the name. But like the name kind of implies, it's like Pong but with gravity. So the ball bounces around, you have to jump. You have to jump off the wall to kind of dunk the ball and that type of stuff.
Right.
And like Pong, your goal is to score the ball into the other person's goal.
Okay.
But to do that, there is a little bit of a challenge. There's a shield. And when the ball hits the shield will go down, meaning you have to score twice to actually get a goal. And then basically after that, it's first to 5 wins or until the time runs out.
Is this on Steam right now?
This is currently on Steam.
Okay.
And we're actually porting it soon to Xbox and PlayStation. We're adding online support.
Does it have rollback?
Unfortunately not. I would have loved to add GGPO or some kind of fighting game rollback system. Unfortunately, Unity doesn't really support that kind of online infrastructure.
Yeah.
So we're going with more of a server-client type deal.
Right. So, how are you liking the game?
It's pretty dope, honestly.
It's pretty dope. I see you just lost the shield there, bud.
Yeah.
And you got it in anyway. Look at that. You're a pro already. If you were to go pro right now, what would be your salary cap?
I mean, probably more. I'd probably at least like 70K.
70K?
More than I'm currently making right now would have to get me off my current job. So I'd say 70, yeah.
I hear you, dude. Will that include health insurance?
Hopefully. Because I don't get health insurance right now, so.
Then it's not a hopefully. It has to. What, are you kidding me, dude? I see you have a lot of pins.
I do.
That's, is that every single pin from PAX?
It's not all of them. By the end of today, I'll be missing 3 out of, I think it's 1,260.
Wow.
And then about 1,200 of them are on the jacket currently.
Only 1,200? You're missing a whole 60?
Well, I've got some that I've gotten today.
Got it.
I just need to sit down and put them on here.
I heard there's a legendary South pin that was never, ever released. Do you have it?
I don't. I believe you're talking about the secret Oculus pin. There were 4 of them. One of them was never formally released.
I thought it was 3. There's a 4th one?
There were 3. There was a
buddy.
4th one that was released by mistake. Only about 6 or 7 people are known to have it. And it's blue. It's got, the guy's got goggles on his face. But that pin is anywhere between like $250 to $450, $450. Like, and that's if you can find it and someone wants to sell it or trade it.
Dude, that is insane.
So that's one of the pins that I'm missing. The 3 that I'm missing.
Are you ever going to spend that money on a pin?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
The most valuable one is $1,000 to $1,250. I will buy it with cash when it's the last one that I'm missing.
Alrighty. You know what? I respect that dedication. How long have you been going to PAX?
So I started going to PAX in like 2010, but the pins didn't start
until like 2014 or something.
No, it was like the very tail end of 2012, beginning of 2013.
Oh, okay.
Like the earliest stamped pin is that $1,000 pin, the DLC pin that goes for $1,000. That one is the only one that I know of that is, and the original show set is stamped 2012.
Excuse me, I gotta ask you a question. Where you pick at?
I left it in my room, actually.
Oh my God, you failed the pick check, brother.
Sorry, bro.
You failed the pick check.
I'm sorry.
Dead. Don't know what to do. Sorry. I can't believe it. Yeah, I had to have you pick on that all the time. You want to do anything?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Are you a filthy commie?
Well, if I was, we wouldn't be selling the game. We'd be giving it away for free.
Just know, what's the game about?
Well, we knew we wanted to do a side-scrolling platformer, but we weren't sure how to make it interesting, and I just had this idea. What if a Soviet-sponsored state development team made a video game? What would it look like? And this is what we came up with.
You know, I gotta say, it kind of makes sense. What are some challenges in that?
Well, for one thing, we've been hearing a lot from people. They're saying, "Oh, are you worried about with everything that's going on in Russia right now?
Oh, God,
You're worried about selling your game." But we try to stress it's not Russian so much as it's communist.
Right.
So there's that.
All right. No. He's fucking communist. Yeah, I can smell the commie. But that's okay. Brother. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul. And what's this game?
Tough Arena.
Alrighty. Talk of the town is Sajam. Loves your game. The browser fighting game. If there was ever one. How have you been balancing it as such?
That's a good question. We have a few unique balance constraints, being a browser game, being a game that people play on phones, being a game that a lot of people play on Wi-Fi.
Wait, hold up, you just say phones?
Yes.
You have a mobile component to this.
If you just go to the website on a phone browser, it works.
And it's got rollback?
And it's got rollback.
And it's got rollback.
It's got rollback. Now, rollback's beautiful. Rollback's magical. But it can't fix a bad connection, right? And some of our people are playing on like 4G. So,
jeez, yeah.
knowing that, we had to design a few special ways. Like the fastest move in the game is like 6 frames, so that rollbacks, hurt a little bit less. And we have neutral block, which also really helps with phones in case the touchscreen's a little iffy. But as far as competitive balance, we've been really fortunate to have a strong Discord community, and they run weekly tournaments, totally without us. And so I just check in with them. I watch the tournaments. We also have big official ones every couple of months. We had a big April Fool's tournament a few weeks ago. Where that one was special. Everyone had weird balance patches and they did goofy stuff. But we talked to our top players, and I do a little bit of input myself, and we've gotten to a pretty good balance place. I'd definitely say the first couple of months were rough. I might have made some mistakes.
I remember the first couple of months, buddy.
It was a little far in a few places with Noodle, but we're in a good place now.
It was how do I put this lately? It was a cross between Kyanta and not dive kick, but Skullgirls. It was it's balanced in a few places, but other places it was just fucking out there.
It was pretty goofy. We've reined some stuff in.
Right, okay.
Without hopefully losing too much fun.
Right. All right, so this is available now on your browser. Yes. What's the website?
ToughLoveArena.com.
ToughLoveArena.com. You already know the vibes.
And do you want a 4-day pass or whatever?
Brian, I know you love waffles, but come on. I don't know why this line is this long. Why'd you make this line long? You need to stop. All right? Stop making your good-ass waffles. I've been online for 30 hours. It's been 24. This line used to go all the way over there, where it says level up dice, all the way over there. I've been on this line 30 hours, Brian. I'm tired of it. All right? And you too, Joe. I'm tired of it. Honestly. I'm tired. I just want my waffle. I just want my waffle. Please. Anything. Waffle. Can I get a gourmand with the side of sin?
Gourmand with the side of a sin?
Yeah, with the side of sin.
From Zoltar.
Huh?
Ah, yes. It looks like today must be your lucky day.
Lucky day, huh?
Relaxation in your future.
Hey, all right.
Travels, my friend. Zoltar has wisdom enough to conquer them all. Surrender to me your treasure, and let me tell you more.
Although the characters in Not for Broadcast speak an English accent, the country is deliberately never named. Hand this to the tiny build crew and get a souvenir. Sir, we just got a side quest. Let's do this. Sir, I see you're a McLaren fan.
Yes.
How do you think Norris is going to do this weekend?
I didn't watch, I know qualifying just happened, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he's going to do. But I'm mostly a Danny Ricciardo fan.
Ricardo?
Yeah.
Buddy. you do any shoeies?
No, I haven't yet. I'm half Aussie, so.
Oh, no way, dude.
I should, so.
So you're half Aussie. What's the best way to watch AFL in America?
Honestly, there really is no good way. Because the games are on at like, what, 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
It's like terrible, but you know.
Dude, I've watched only like a couple like things. Why is there a team named Saint KFC in the 11 spices that we trust?
I couldn't tell you.
You can't forget about the tabletop. You got the dice here. Look at these. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Hematite, $35. Roll 20, natural. You already know the vibes. All I get are 20s. All I get are 20s. Actually, yeah, let me get the hematite.
It's a 15-minute blind bidding game where you're running for president. Dude, it's so fun, it's so fast, it's furious, it's casual, it's good for 2 to 5 players.
2 to 5 players.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
I most certainly will. I do have to ask you a question though. Was the election stolen?
I don't know. Depends who you ask.
Hey, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
You like that? It's like I've done this before. Let me tell you. So, 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you're running for president. It only takes 2 minutes to learn.
Okay.
You got campaign dollars that you are using to advertise in states that you're trying to pick up.
All right.
Red and blue states are for colors, but there's a golden swing state. Watch out for that.
Ooh,
Because if there's a golden swing state, if you win that swing state, you get to steal a state. Like I said, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Super fun.
Alrighty.
Give it a try.
I will.
Give it a go.
I most certainly will. How much is it?
2 seats, $30.
$30?
And we'll sign it here at PAX.
Sign it? Oh my god.
Sign
We'll
it.
play it. We'll play it.
Hello, my name is Dave, and I'm the creator of Buy the Vote. Buy the Vote is a 15-minute blind bidding game where you guys are running for president. So every round, I'm going to flip over state cards, and we will all simultaneously bet on these states by putting money on the slot we want. So for example, State 1, Nevada, I'm going to put $1 million. State 2, New York, I'm skipping that. State 3, Delaware, I'm going to put $2 million. Person who spends the most wins the state. You tally up the state by tucking the card behind the player mat in the order in which you win them. The order matters, okay? Next round, I'm gonna flip over 4 states, and then 5 and 6 and so on. The red and blue are for aesthetics and educational purposes only. The golden swing state, however, does have an effect. If you win a golden swing state, you get to steal a state from someone else's stack, but it has to be a top card. That's why the order matters. If a swing state is stacked upon because of a tie, that swing state ability is no good. If you steal a swing state, you don't get to steal again. No chain stealing. Okay? After 3 rounds, you get 20 million plus 2 million for every state in your stack. 3 more rounds later, you get 30 million plus 2 million for every state in your stack. Win, lose, or tie. If you spend your money, that's gone. It's campaign dollars. The person who has the most amount of electoral votes will be our presidential candidate. Second place person will be their running mate. If their combined scores are 270 and above, they win the White House. Nothing original. I stole that. All right, here we go. $30. Check it out.
I will take one.
Beautiful. There you go.
Hey! Listen, I'm not the real president, but I'm the president of everything you know and love. That includes the Attack Cast. That includes Afro Gundam. That includes Hammer Digital. That includes everything I'm a part of. I am your president. And as your president, we have to finish our side quest. Let's go.
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. So I see we're at Finji, the booth where Don't Let Your Dreams Be Memes. But, what are you working on?
So we have a couple of games here. We have Chicory, which is the highest rated original IP of last year on Metacritic.
Okay.
We have Tunic, which came out last month and people are loving it. And we have our brand new title, I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, which has not yet been released. And this is our first time showing it at a convention, and that's the one I'm most excited about.
Excellent. Is that the one that you're working on?
I work with the publisher, so I have my hands in all these. I do community.
Oh, okay, cool. So I remember Tunic being in development. I'm not going to say hell, but a while.
Sure. No, it was never in hell. It was just finding the right spot, and the reviews go to show that it was.
It takes time to make a good game. Yep.
It was worth it to wait. Tunic has been in development for 7 years before it released. 4 years with us, and it's finally out. People are loving it, and that makes me so happy.
Did you have any specific hand in helping Tunic, or?
So working on the community side with Tunic was especially complex because it's a game all about secrets. It's a game where literally how to play the game is a spoiler, and I'm not exaggerating on that.
Right.
There are things hiding in Tunic that were there the whole time, and he just had to learn about it. And so because of that, leading our community to talking about the game without spoiling it for folks was a huge challenge for me as a community manager.
Okay.
So I had to basically come up with a plan to make sure that folks were able to enjoy and discuss this game without ruining the experience for others.
Billy G. Gotta hit him. Over to York. To the stores. Ring in the force. Yo, hold up. Pick check, where you pick at?
Yeah,
pick check, bro.
Oh, you want
pick check? Pick. Ah, got it. The long, the sturdy. You already know the vibe. You got the fist at the end?
Come on, bro.
You got the fist on the end. You already know the vibe. You already know how it is, brother. You already know, brother.
Come on,
you already know, brother.
Come on, man. You already know what time it is.
So we're here with Jacob, the guy behind Cat Crash, the one and only classic. What was the main idea behind making this game?
So Angry Birds, actually, but I wanted the freedom of being able to move around, basically. So placing the paws and then creating the catapult, and it really came from Angry Birds. And I wanted to do mobile anyways, so it kind of went along with that.
Right. So when it comes to mobile, how do you think monetization is going to work?
Probably ads in the end, probably between levels, but I'm really not sure how it's going to all feel, so since it's so early in development, I'm trying to figure that out. There's still, indie games can really shake it up, I feel like, because otherwise you've got all these Bejeweled clones and all these things that they do well and they're really cool on mobile, but I think that there's still a lot more potential of, Bejeweled-like success.
What was the main inspiration about it being about cats?
The idea of pouncing, actually. Since you pull the cat's legs or head back, the idea was to pounce at things. And so it actually went through several phases where it was going to be entirely about chasing mice or pouncing on mice and breaking various things. And so, yeah, that's just kind of the idea. It was like a hunter with a cat.
Well, that works. You don't have a cat at home, or?
Oh, I do have 2 cats. Yeah.
There you go.
And there were skins, and as I added animations, I had to disable some skins. But I have my cats in the game too.
All right.
But not this cat. Yeah.
I remember Squish from Play NYC. Is there anything that's changed drastically since then?
Online multiplayer is probably the biggest one.
Bro.
Yeah. So I think when we were at Play NYC, we were in the beginning stages of getting in online player, and now it's basically fully fleshed out.
All right.
So if you are, miles and miles away, don't worry, because you can still play Squish wherever you go.
Yeah. And if you don't have any friends to play with, you can play with randoms online too. So.
All right, so we got multiplayer matchmaking as well.
Yeah.
Gotta have matchmaking.
Yeah.
So I remember you guys at Play NYC. You guys didn't have a publisher. You guys have a publisher now, or was that before?
We did.
Okay.
We already did have a publisher back then, and yeah, we're still under PM Studios, and
they're just broadcasting it now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, how has it been the publisher and developer relationship? Do you think it's been pretty good?
It's been great, honestly.
I really like working with PM Studios. They are definitely looking out for like indie studios and really, like, they just want to publish like really great games. It doesn't matter, like, you know, if it falls into a specific genre, if they like it, they will work with you, and they're super accommodating. Like, we've definitely had our difficulties with development, especially with online multiplayer, because we didn't have the infrastructure in the beginning to implement it, but they've been really accommodating, always finding a way to work with us.
Right. So the online multiplayer, I have to ask, and you may not understand it, but I have to, is it rollback?
You can answer that.
I'm not sure. Actually, I should know this.
Oh, I'm not good. I'm not good. Oh no. They didn't want the full power. That's I'm too powerful for them. I've been given a ticket, but I have to find it.
The journey is ended then. Thank you, sir. Enjoy.
First want to click this. You get it. I'm thirsty, bud. This line, it's too long. I just want a drink. I just want a small drink. That's all I need. Something. Please. Something. Also, it's like overpriced mugs that are like $40, but like you also get like free refills, which is pretty cool. And considering how expensive food is, you know, free refills. It's pretty good. You know, if you have a 4-day pass, if you have a 4-day pass, it's straight up, you know, free drinks, and that's pretty much PAX East. All right, you know, we got a lot of stuff to do here, a lot of things to see, a lot of fun to be had, and a lot of picks that needed to get checked. All right, and you know, we're just here at Wild Bill's and having a nice fine root beer, and just gonna chill out for the rest of the day. Back to you.